Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. Let's hang out with Ellet. With me and get Dave. This is my favorite character. Gonna learn all about her.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot.
I thought Largo was next.
That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends.
Actually, we didn't really get along at first.
But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts.
She tried to shoot me.
To find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave?
You're a meddlesome gossip, Ellet.
Tank pilot Corporal Isara Gunther. Oh, she's the lieutenant's sister.
She seems happy to be photographed.
That's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture.
Probably should have watched this way back in the day.
You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you?
They're like all white.
Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
I recall where we were, and there were enemy troops hiding in those shrubs right behind her. Alright. Let's get some tabloid-esque gossip on our own squad.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him.
Yeah, they hang out a lot.
Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Still only made sergeant.
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
Ooh, it's getting juicy. I hate you so much, Ellet.
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
You appear to be roaming a grassy knoll in your free time.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls.
You were the worst, Ellet.
So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so...
Roses are not sweet.
thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Boy,
Traumatic past experience with a dark sin leave you bitter, maybe?
this would have made a lot more sense way back then.
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, A veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
I can't believe we let this woman hang out with the squad.
Boo!
Ugh.
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that.
Yeah, she's been shot at a lot lately.
We're staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Getting weirder.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
Get back in the tank.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
The ultimate jerk reporter move. So you had a pretty good game out there. Tell me about your teammate who's more famous than you.
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
Oh, just talk to him. You'll understand.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal.
Really into
Anytime my
plants.
heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
And want to fly him.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
I'm just gonna have to sneak this one back. This will be like a little bonus episode. I'll show farther back the continuity.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
You were terrible.
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
You do a lot of the killing.
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
He's really into my bread.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place?
I'm a great guy.
Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
Yeah, that was the crazy
See
thing.
what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
I'd say he's very predictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
That's extremely prideful to say.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past.
That would just be considered a fact.
We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations.
I get the feeling that he would keep talking even if she left.
I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
And shooting everyone who disagrees.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Sounds a little creepy when you say it like that.
You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7.
Please do. Have a great day. Faldio's a
I'll
wonderful
stick
guy.
around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Faldio is very dissident, very independent thinker. You're gonna love him.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
Okay, you can stay, I guess.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
For real, we get shot at a lot. Well, that happened. Alright, let's learn about Squad 7's vacation plans. I imagine Welkin hanging out on the beach and then getting distracted by a crab and scuttling off after it.
Figured this has got to be big if they put out an emergency call, right?
Oh, back into the field again? Militia ever heard of time off?
I'm sorry to have called you here so early. I had news for Squad 7 of a pressing nature. The higher-ups were watching, both during your recovery of the princess and elsewhere.
And?
In recognition of those accomplishments, you and I are being granted special leave.
Yay!
Ooh!
That's great news.
Are you serious?
Music to my ears.
How wonderful.
There's more. We've been granted access to a stretch of shoreline owned by House Randgrease.
Cool. I hope we won't be
House
racked
Randgrease
with
owns a
guilt while we
stretch of
relax while our comrades die.
In other words, our orders are to cut loose and relax on a posh private beach.
No way. That princess really knows how to up the morale, don't she?
And spread dissension within the ranks.
The whole place to ourselves. Talk about luxury.
Hey, but what should I do? I don't own a swimsuit.
Then come on, let's go shopping. I'll pick out something nice for you.
Okay, I was gonna suggest you could bake the whole time. You'll probably have more fun.
Wow, it's been years, huh? This should be fun, though, Ys.
I have the suspicion you won't be that fun, Welkin.
Yes. Very.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready. You've earned this break. Enjoy it. Dismissed.
Also, it's gonna be really fun having the captain there, too. Lens flare. Seriously?
Wow. You can really tell this is a private beach. It's beautiful.
Welkin, you appear to be
Water's
wearing
so
a women's
blue. There's
swimsuit.
not many places this well preserved around anymore. Look at those white wings.
Don't do it, Welkin.
Hi, Welkin. This, swimsuit was Rosie's idea. Really, I tried to tell her no. I wasn't sure I could pull it off. What do you think? Do I look okay?
It's great, actually. Great.
You
This is a
mean?
sexually charged moment.
Yeah. That is... You're as pretty as a white-winged gull.
Way to hit it home, Welkin.
Look like a seagull?
Yeah. Those wings are just gorgeous.
Okay, so that was a compliment?
You bet it was. The white-winged gull is just about my favorite bird.
Oh,
Okay. Then thanks, Welkin.
home run.
Someone's taking this private beach thing a little too literally. It's already hot enough as it is.
Rosie!
Don't try to pretend. You picked the raciest suit just for the lieutenant. The nerve of some girls.
Rosie, you're the one who told me to get it.
Come
Okay,
on.
someone's going in the water.
Okay. Don't lose your top.
Hey! Hey, Welks.
Oh, hey, Ace. You having fun?
I am.
In a much more platonic straw hat.
Been a while since we've come to the beach, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That reminds me. Weren't you afraid of the water, Ace? I remember you clinging to that floaty Porcavian. We tried to drag you out and you started bawling.
Welkin. I was barely a toddler then.
You did drive her underwater in a tank.
Right, sorry. You must be a great swimmer by now.
That's none of your business.
Look, at least learn to tread water.
Welks.
Drowning.
Here goes, Welkin.
Ah!
Are they playing volleyball?
Mike?
Oh, come on. How is he still alive?
And down goes the boss. Man, those kids got too much energy.
You're sounding like an old man, Largo.
This is getting weird.
What? I ain't that old.
Oh, no? Then why did you just sound like my grandfather,
Getting weirder.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to go for a swim? I thought you liked that.
Nobody wants to see me running around in a skimpy suit like those kids. Not at my age.
I'm sure Welkin's got something that'll work out for you.
Whatever you say, Granny. You're no better than I am, are you?
You haven't changed a bit since the day you enlisted. You still can't recognize a joke.
And you still got a mouth on you. Think I'd keel over if that changed.
Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Come to think of it, didn't we all go to the beach just after we enlisted?
Yes, we had a big seashell hunt competition. I don't think you found a single one.
Way to remember past failures.
I remember. Yeah, that was a wild time. Then Frederick winds up soaked to the bone.
Largo. No Frederick stories.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry.
No. I should apologize. I'm going for a little walk.
Well,
I wonder which one of our friends will die. Actually, it's gonna be Faldio.
Ace, over here! Pass the ball over here!
Isara! Nail him! Go! Okay. Mike? Hans, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
Maybe he's been critically injured and the humane thing to do will be fire up the grill.
She nailed the pig.
All by yourself, huh? Why don't you go join them?
Rosie's a loner.
Nah, that's not my thing.
Always have to play it cool, huh?
So what, did your journalist duties call you to the beach, or are you just bored?
Technically, you're not part of Squad 7. Gonna have to escort you off the premises.
Got me there. If I'm spending a day at the beach, I'd rather be with my boyfriend.
Oh ho ho! You got yourself a boy, do ya? Color me jealous.
Right? But There's times when I feel envious of you all, too. I interviewed a good chunk of Gallia's army, but I didn't see any other units like yours. True comrades. The bond you guys have is really a cut above the rest.
There is a savage divide in this squad based on racism and seniority and nepotism issues.
Now get over there already. They're all waiting for you.
I don't care if you're an introvert.
Well, I could take pity on him. And it's not like chatting with an old married lady is any fun.
You're a piece of work.
Right back at you, Elliot. I normally like the narrative style with the pictures and everything.
Alright, guys, make room for me.
And they do use cutscenes sometimes, but I kind of feel like some of the...
Oh, a promising contender joins the fray. Rosie, think you could pair up with Isara?
Ooh.
What? Sure, fine. Isara, pull your weight or you're swimming.
Hey.
Okay, I'll do my best, Rosie.
Alright, throw the ball, Isara.
Okay.
Throwing a...
God, don't hit me with it! You're supposed to throw it that way!
It's very unclear what game you're playing.
Rosie, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
That sounds fake. Good times. Don't mess this up, Hans. So that scene was unlocked. Maybe I bought it at the wrong time. But in between the beginning and the end of the 1,000 scenes. I don't know what I think of that. I'll see you all in the next video.